steak was on my mind today. This place did it good. A little bit chewy, but that's how I like it. Today we're going on a stamp tour and a matcha mission. It's been too long. It's been more than 24 hours, I think. So we gotta go. My daily matcha fix needs to be fulfilled. But first, we're gonna go eat some lunch. They were so surprised and confused when I walked in. I guess it must have not been a place that was popular among foreigners, but it was really good. Kicking off the stamp tour by going to Tokyo Station first. I also felt like going there because I think it's like a central location, right? Also, is it me or is there like a lack of mini stops? I thought mini stop was popular here, but there's not that many of them actually. This is probably the first one that I've seen. So I was walking around to Tokyo Station and this is like the financial street, I suppose. There was a lot of like rich laughter that I heard, you know, rich man laughter. So if you're a girl and you're looking for a financial dude or like rich white guy, rich Japanese guy, walk down this street, mate. I was also looking at some of the theater posters that were going on. Of course, Les Mis is always everywhere. Some of these I recognized, others I definitely didn't. There's a lot of really cool spots here. It definitely feels like a rich neighborhood. Sometimes I question why people recommend staying near Tokyo Station or Roppongi for that matter. It just feels kind of like overly bougie. But look at the Bulgari building though. Damn. It's interesting how in Bulgarian we pronounce it Bulgari, but in English you pronounce it like the right way it's supposed to be pronounced. I was trying to look for someone at the top floor. These buildings definitely looked very new and very Western. Some of them also reminded me very much of like New York, which is of course inspired by European architecture. There were two stamps here and I thought they were different. So to my surprise, when I lift the second one, I was like, oh, this looks cool. Wait, what? But it wasn't actually the real stamp. I had to find the other stamp station. And this is Tokyo Station from the inside. Less busy than I thought. A lot of tourists coming and going. But on a Wednesday, let's say afternoon, it was very reasonably busy. This is also like another side of it. I guess the main entrance maybe. And the square. I guess a lot of things probably happen here. I was following these finance guys, or I guess they're finance guys, and I saw someone polishing shoes on the side. Also, under where all the trains pass, so like above is where the rails are, there was this section with restaurants, and it was so interesting. I'd never seen it before on other stations. I was passing this bridge and I was like, wait, this looks oddly familiar, like when I was going to the Pokemon Cafe. Well, yeah, the bridge where I actually passed for the Pokemon Cafe was literally like beside this one. I went inside this mall for the Muji store, but actually there wasn't that many things, but I did see a stamp station for something like sumo related and I got a stamp. See, this is like very New Yorkian, says the person who's literally never even been to New York. So this building had like this really cool statue of Hermes and I was like, wow, like I wonder why they have that. Yeah, it's because the Hermes store was like right underneath it. Next stop, Kanda Station. I passed these posters when I was looking for it, and actually, what is this? Like, what is going on here? They looked really cool. I love this variation of Hatsune Miku. About a 10-minute walk from that station is Ippuku and Matcha, my destination. They give you a letter when you order, this giant ass H in my case, and it comes and it's freaking amazing. The pudding was a lot thicker than normal pudding. It is matcha pudding, of course, and they give you a sauce to pour on top. I did it for an Instagram reel, but I'll put the clip on the side. More big oranges. So there's kind of a bad side to eating all the foods that I want to eat is that I tend to walk pretty damn fast and my stomach is not happy. By the time I come back home, it's like really unhappy actually. I saw this orange here on the ground and I was gonna try to pick it up to show you the size of these, but it was rotten. Never mind. The next station I was headed to was Okachimachi and I had to walk past Akihabara and oh my god, like the stuff that I see in Akihabara, it feels really strange. Sometimes I wonder like, is Akihabara like a red light district or something? Because there's so many spa places that feel sketchy. But on the way to Okachimachi Station, I felt like I discovered an area that doesn't really seem popular with tourists. It was filled with restaurants and shops, but here's the next stamp. It kind of reminded me of Ameyoko, and I thought I was there actually, but I was pretty close. And something interesting I noticed was that there was a lot of like guy clothing stores. Both streetwear, normal wear, male clothing was definitely predominant here. And this was my last stamp location in Ueno Station, and I couldn't find it. Mate, I lost like this 100 yen coin that I was keeping in my jeans. It's been like my emergency 100 yen in case I need it, and I'm at a cash register and I need 100 yen. I was so upset about it. It's 100 yen, I get it, but it was the emergency money. It's not a lot, but you never know. And I look like I'm drying my hair, and I look outside of my place in the little patio, and I see the coin, and I think that's mine. Let's go get it. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, never mind. It turns out it was just 1 yen. I thought I was gonna have a more lazy day today, but I was checking some of my old stories and I completely forgot that I wanted to go to the Cinnamoroll cafe. And it was just around opening time, so I gave it a shot, and sure enough, opening time trick works every time. Like if you want to go somewhere, just go at 11 o'clock. There's gonna be places, it's gonna be free, it's amazing. I sat down, had my drink, had my curry. It was very bland and meh, but the visuals were, you know, they were there. The drink was pretty good. I wasn't expecting there to be like little peach pieces, but it was peach soda, and they gave you a cute little coaster. Why are they showing Bakugo and Inosuke on the same billboard? What is this? Continuing the stamp tour, my internet stopped again. This time with a different problem. I had no service at all. Not just the internet, but the whole phone was just like, nope. Anyway, I got the stamp and I saw a lot of people heading to Uniqlo, so I was like, okay, maybe I should check it out as well. Huge, massive, huge selection. And I picked out this skirt, which, you know, I see a lot of girls wearing skirts like this. It's not a short skirt, but, you know, it's liberating because the wind just kind of flows in, you know, but I wasn't really sure about it, to be honest. Anyway, I still got it because I was like, you know, when in Tokyo, and I'm planning another day trip soon, and it's gonna be hot and it's gonna be windy, and I need something long. I was heading to Shibuya for my next stamp, and I noticed some of the trees on the way there had already started growing fruit. Look at a tiny plums, question mark. Recently, this Korean fast food chain called Mom's Touch opened its first branch here in Tokyo, and as you can see, there are posters like everywhere. I've sat down once in Seoul, and it was actually pretty good. It kind of reminds me of KFC, and then I saw that actually the branch was like right there, right in front of me. The line was quite long. Something my mom and I cannot fathom or understand is the fact that L'Occitane is really popular in East Asia for some reason. We get that the whole marketing is like, oh, France, yeah, French compagne, but it's the most basic thing in the world. It's like the equivalent of the Body Shop being popular. Everything French is automatically fancy though, I get it. Okay, so you know how I was trying this skirt on in Uniqlo? So there was like this bag inside that was kind of making everything really awkward. Like the fit was just weird because of this bag inside. And I forgot about it because everything is self-checkout in Uniqlo. And now I take a look and I'm like, oh yeah, the freaking bag, like what's in it? What is that? It's the safety shorts. It turns out it's a safety skirt underneath, which I'm not really sure what the point is. This material is gonna make you boil in the summer. Personally, I probably would skip out on it. I went grocery shopping today, so we're cooking tonight. Well, it's mostly like heatable food, but we are cooking tonight specifically. Mini shopping haul of things that are ready to make, and also I will be making like this. Also, if you're staying here for hella long, you're gonna start craving some type of salad, tomato, cucumber. Anyway, vitamin intake as well, because I'm not really eating any fruit here. Chicken, fried, everything's fried. And I haven't found a place that sells like gyoza, or at least I haven't looked. There's plenty of places that do sell them. Anyway, this is what we're making today. This knife is not sharp at all. We're just gonna do one of these. Okay, I think it's finished. I know there's a lot of sounds. The ventilation's working, the kettle's working. Volcano's about to erupt. I purposely took a set that was like already pre-seasoned. It's kind of salty, I will say that, but it's got garlic. It's a tomato. Surprise, surprise. Overall,